What is CSS and why to use CSS? CSS is an abbreviation for Cascading Style Sheets. CSS is a style sheet language used for specifying the presentation and styling of a document written in a markup language, such as HTML or XML. So all browsers came to an agreement to follow one standard defining styles. Styles are defined in separate files with .css extension and are connected to HTML page. This allows to have one source of styles in one place. So that's the biggest advantage of CSS styles. As we discussed in the previous slide, if we use inline styles, we have to go to each page and change color size for abstract manually. We can set a variable that will have a value of red color, and we can apply this variable to all abstracts in all HTML pages. It means that if we want to change color for all abstracts, we just need to go to one CSS file and change color there, changing just one line of code. That's the biggest advantage. However, there are some corner cases when different browsers can understand some styles in a different way. If we try to assess numbers of exceptions, I believe it's going to be around like 5%. This is just my assumption, I didn't calculate it precisely, but it's enough to understand scale of the problem. And the biggest headache of a front-end developer is to make sure that, let's say, input of search button looks the same way in all browsers like Chrome, Edge, Firefox. Sometimes it's challenging and in some corner cases it's just impossible to have, let's say, the same border radius in all browsers, etc. We also have a link to official documentation. Let's take a look. Here we can see an official documentation about CSS. Tutorials, all documentation about all selector structure of the file, all values, keys, etc. So if you want to understand CSS in detail, you can just go through the official documentation.